I want to tell you a quick story about how more money started flowing into my life. I truly believe that I have to give it away in order to get more. And the best way to explain that is to tell you this story. So I go to a place 3 or 4 times a week. I gather with some friends. It's customary to give $1 when you're there. The dollar covers the host's expenses, coffee, snacks, things like that. Typically, people give $1. A couple of years ago, I said to myself, well, after reading and listening to all these different things on the law of attraction and, getting more things into your life, manifesting and things like that, I started to think to myself, well, if it's customary to give $1 for me at these occasions, what if I started giving 2? Now, I went back and forth. I'm laughing because of how much space it took in my head for a year to think about, well, if I gave $2, maybe the law of it, I don't know, can I afford $2? I go 4 or 5 times a week. That'd be an extra $10 a week. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, when I say it out loud, it sounds silly. However, I bet you guys have similar conversations to yourself. How something that sounds so trivial when it's out loud, but when it's in your head, there's a debate going on. So for a year, I go back and forth. Well, should I do it? How am I going to look to my other friends when I'm giving $2? Am I going to be looking like a big shot? Maybe they don't need $2. $2 might be too much. I'm laughing because I'm telling you, those are the conversations I had. And then I did it. I gave $2. I made a commitment. I'm going to start giving $2. Not because of things I want back into my life as a condition of giving the $2. Just, I want to start giving $2. Start giving $2. It's amazing what started happening. I'm not saying the next day $1 million fell from the sky. Anything like that. But I am telling you that money started flowing into my life at a greater speed and frequency for that extra $1. So a couple years, I'm laughing because of how much self-talk I have. So a couple years ago, I said, hey, you know what? I started giving an extra $1. What if I gave $5 at these meetings? Not the same exact conversations happened, but they were similar. And the one big one was, what do I want to be, a big shot? I want to start giving $5 when friends are still giving $1. So what I came up with was, I'm going to start giving $5, but I'm going to hide the $5, or I'm going to fold the $5 bill so you can't tell it's a $5 bill and it looks like $1, so that I can also practice humility. I started giving $5. I can't tell you exactly when, 2 years ago or so. And is it a coincidence that more money started flowing into my life? I don't know. I don't know why there was an ease and comfort financially that came about after that. But it's been here ever since. Don't get me wrong. I'm not even debating right now about going to $10. But there may be a time in the future where that happens. I'm telling you this story because that whole law of attraction, manifesting, vision board, all these things that many years ago I just it was so distasteful for me to even listen to this because it wasn't real. Prayers and all these things, they don't work. You got to get out there. You got to bulldoze your way through life in order to make something. And then when I went from $1 to $2, it all changed. So I guess the message I'm sending out to you is that contempt prior to investigation is really ignorance. And that's what I was. I was ignorant for a while. So if you want to try something small, like up in the ante $1, see what happens. If it doesn't work for you, you can always go back to giving $1. If you guys have any stories about manifesting, law of attraction, giving things away for more things to come into your life, I am all ears. So send me a comment.